All right, let's do it. Load save. Now, what we did last time is we were working toward making $1 billion every time we log in. Now, I'm not doing any multiplayer, just a single-player game for now. But now that I know we can do it across platform, absolutely, at some point we're going to play cross platform, everybody play together. That'll be really fun. But right now we're working on our $1 billion every time we log in. Right now we're going to have a lot of cash. Let's try to figure out where the heck we are. All right, here we are. We're in there. How much cash do we got? $592 million. That's nice. And we've got our ship here. I can't even remember what my ship is. Ship is a B class right now. We've been looking for an S class. I feel like we might, maybe we'll find one today. We'll find it, maybe. We'll see. Let's go ahead and teleport around and get some cashola. How do I turn my light on again? Why is all the... Oh, I actually got it in my buttons. There we go. In my shortcuts. Wrong side, by the way. This side is where the portal is. Okay. And we're going to get in here, and we're going to teleports. Let's go ahead and filter space stations, your bases. I don't really think I need any rusted metal right now. I need my dollar bills base right here. Boom. Let's go get it. Let's see if this is actually... no, actually, I just saw it was activated idiom base. That's what we wanted. Currently on Game Pass at the moment, too. So if you're an Xbox, there isn't a better time to hop on. Oh, yeah. There you go, everybody. Just download it. Just download it so you get it from the Xbox. Get it from the Game Pass. I wish you had the contraption DLC for Fallout 4 so I could build a factory. Oh, that's one of my favorite DLCs. I made my gigantic mega sorter in Fallout 4. Which is what I'm going to do in Astroneer too, by the way. The second they come in, they're gonna have a whole kind of contraptions thing where you have like a miner, and then you have a thing that will grab the resources and run it. That's at the end of this month too, roughly at the end of this month. Let's see, is this actually dollar bills? Yeah, this is actually dollar bills. So that's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. You know what? Let's just put in some solar power here while we're here. Oh my gosh, I got to remember how to work this thing. How do I do the building? I can't remember. X. No. X is that. Oh my gosh. I can't remember how to do the building. Alright, let's get into it. General options, graphics, control options. Remap controls. What? Which one is the building? I've forgotten. It's been so long. Pickup technologies. Toggle chat. Advanced mode. Space tab. No, we did all that. It's not X. X is for your character. That's your character stuff. Z. Z is what it is. All right. So I knew it was one of those ones down there. So, you know, by the time we get it done, the sun's going to go down. Let's go ahead and build a... Got to go all the way down. There we go. Tech. Build some solar. That's not it. We need power. 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 Solar panel. Ah! Thought I was going to build my wire. Look at that. By the time I got it built, it was dark time. That's messed up. That's messed up, bro. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's go ahead and just throw a little bit in here. Now, I do remember, by the way, that you can take your carbon, and you have C for cut, which is going to cut it in half, cut it in half, cut it in half, cut it in half, until it gets really low, like 3 of them in there. Right, so it doesn't waste your, didn't waste all your carbon by throwing it in there. And then we're going to go to our activated idiom farm. That's what I'm looking for. As long as you get into that portal before it cuts off, then you can teleport. Real good. Now, just so you know, Void Hunter, I've actually given away the DLC for Contraptions Fallout 4. I've given away Fallout 4, too. All the DLC. I've given away all of that before. Sorry you missed it. Somebody got it. Just want to build a massive ammo factory to use all the scrap I get. I already got the Kismet approved money purifiers. I meant water purifiers. Yeah, money purifiers. I like that. Yeah. Speaking of money purifiers, let's just take a little peek on what's going on outside here. We're going to go into build mode, and then we're going to go into our fly build camera. All right, so, you know, I got a ship out here, and I've got a base, and we got this nice thing, but what, wait a minute. What's this? What's this going on over here? What's this? We got a whole bunch of things over there. We got this. What's in this building? Yeah, I wonder what's inside there. Oh, I don't even have a door. I didn't even put a door in there. Well, just so you know, inside here, I guess I could take something out. There's a whole lot of these. A whole lot of those in there. I guess I'll have to run up in there. Whoop. Jetpack. Yeah, so a whole lot of these containers inside there. Rows and rows and rows of them in there that are holding our all of our activated idiom. Now, one of the cool things about activated idiom or doing any kind of industrial mining is that I don't have to be around for it. It just does it. I don't have to be there for that particular thing. Go put our wall back over here because I like to be tidy. And what it's doing right there is when you do that, you're kind of blocking it. So, of course, it's making it easier for you to redraw your screen, right? So it's not taking as much screen power. Right here, we have 266,000 idiom. That is worth about $50 million. But that's not right. It's actually worth more than $50 million. So if we go in and we look, if we want to sell it to the terminal here, and we go and we look at it, and we say, okay, we want to sell some idiom up in here, all right? So we'll say sell. Let's see if I've got any on me. Activated idiom. Do I have any from last time? Nope, I don't have any on me. All right, let's grab some. So I grab a little bit of this out of here. As much as I can. Can't even fit it all on me, but I can put it in there. There we go. So if I go up here and I try to sell it, you're going to see that it's most likely at a reduced cost right here. So it's minus 79%. So the last time I logged in, I sold stuff from here. So it's minus 79%. But I could still sell it right now for $50 million. And that seems like a lot. But you know what's more than $50 million? More. So we're going to go ahead and go to somewhere else. We're going to go to one of our other space stations. Let's go ahead and try number 2. I kind of feel like I've probably already done 2. But let's go to number 2 here, and we'll try to sell it there. And we'll see how much 266,000 iridium sells for. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. I did win one of the giveaways for the game itself. Well, there you go, Void Hunter. Yeah, look, you got some loots. I do love to give out loots here in the stream. I do enjoy it. All right. So we'll go ahead and try here. Sell activated idiom minus 80% there as well. So we don't want that. Now, when you sell this, you're going to crash the market of that particular item because I have so much of it in that particular system. But that's okay because we've got basically quintillion other systems that we could go to and sell the loot. All right, number 3. Try it again. Minus 81% there too. All right, we'll keep going till we find one. I can't remember where I left off last time. I'll have to make a note of it after this. Number 4. Now, I call all of my systems something so I can remember where I've been and where I've not. I've already gone to 1, I've gone to 2, gone to 3, and now going to 4. I feel like that makes the game a lot more enjoyable for me. is I can kind of remember what systems I've been to, where I've been, which systems I discovered, because you can only name systems that you've discovered, and so on. So it helps me kind of make my way around for sure. Oh, sell. Minus 7%. There we go. So instead of 50 million, it's worth 233 million. Now, I don't need this, so I can just sell it all right now. Whoosh, there we go. I just received $200 million logging in. Now, what we want to do is we want to get to $1 billion every time we log in. So we're like a quarter of the way. Quarter of the way of getting to $1 billion. So we got to basically build the same thing we've already built 3 more times. And then every time we log in, we'll literally have $1 billion. Now, it's hard to actually get to the point where you can sell the $1 billion because it's going to crash those systems that you go into. But we've got that at least going, and we're actually approaching $1 billion on our actual character. We're at 826 million. So looking good. We can go and just go on a spending spree if we so desire. But speaking of spending spree, hold on. I should have been buying stuff while I was going from place to place. One of the things that you want to do after a certain point is you want to buy all of the plates, the metal plates, so I don't have to make the metal plates. Another thing you can buy is a bunch of ferrite dust. You can buy all the ferrite dust for each system that you go into, so you don't have to constantly be making plates and constantly buying or collecting ferrite dust, even though I have a ton of it already collected. So I'm going to go ahead and just go now system to system, buying a bunch of plates that I'm going to use in just a bit here. And then we're going to try to expand our little deal here. All right. I should have done this while I was running through, but I forgot. Ferrite dust. Metal plates. Anything else I need out of there? Probably not. And so we're just going to do a plates run. And this is the nice thing about having tons of cash is that you can just go buy what you need, right? You no longer have to go around and collect stuff. You just go around and make tons of cash and then buy stuff. And that's how I usually play most games, is I find out how you make tons of cash. I make the tons of cash, the Wasteland Tycoon style, and then I buy all the cool stuff. I feel like that's a win. That is a win every single time. All right, nice. And on to number 4. We'll just go until our inventory's full. With plates, you can't stack plates as much as you can other items. So it'll happen quite quickly. What's up, Chase? And system to system. And I remember there's like quintillion systems, so we could just go on forever and do this, but I've only got about 15 in this particular playthrough that I've unlocked. Oh. Guess we're already at 4. I guess we already did 4. Let's go to 5. I think we did 4 when we sold it. Let's make a note. No Man's Sky. There we go. When I'm trying to remember what system I sold to last, I'll have a note. Hopefully I just remember that I have a note, though. There we go. Been a while. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Trying to get in some No Man's Sky today. We've been playing some Satisfactory for a while. And now we're just going to go ahead and try to make our $1 billion, or at least make our way toward $1 billion. Little by little. And that's number 5. And now we'll go to number 6. It's going to bounce from place to place. Need lots of plates and lots of ferrite dust. Next one, number 7. Where'd you go, number 7? Oh, number 7 doesn't have a space station. Ah, interesting. 7, 8. Go to 8. Let's do it. Sounds fun. Yeah, we're going to make $1 billion every time we log in. Right now, we just made $233 million, but we're going to set it up to make us $1 billion every time we log in, which would be kind of cool. It's going to take me probably 2 or 3 systems to sell it to, or maybe even 4 systems to sell it to. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to make a lot of cash. Now, it's not really difficult to make too much cash in this game. You can build up momentum from the very beginning of the game. And that's how you basically just keep going and going and going. What was in your containers? I joined in on the tour. Are you mining the material? What do I need to build? I played a while back, getting into it again. I have a few farms set up that would lead to eventual making of stasis devices. This way seems way better. Yeah, you can make a whole bunch of different stuff. You can do chlorine, you can do all of that. But that stuff requires you to do it. What I'm doing is farming activated idiom. And that activated idiom, you just put a whole bunch of extractors down and then a whole bunch of storage. Because when you're not playing, guess what it's doing? Extracting. Extracting. Until it fills up those things. And when those fill up, then it stops extracting. But if you had a lot of those storages, it would just keep filling it up and filling it up and filling it up, even when you're not online. So say 24 hours goes by, 48 hours, 72 hours, however long between your play sessions. Like in my case, I play this maybe once a week, and bam, when I come back the next week, I will have $1 billion every single time. At least every time I take it and then sell it and then get it again. So pretty easy to do once you set it up. It does take a little bit to understand the mechanics of how to run wire and how to extend your base up to 1,000 from your actual sensor base computer. You can do it 1,000 in a circle if you use electric wires to kind of run it out further and further. What I do, my trick is I run a long electric wire and then I run a short one. And then I run a long one and a short one. The reason why it does that is it allows you to move further and further away from where you put your base computer, all the way out to 1,000. You cannot build beyond 1,000. But you can extend the size of your base just by running electric wires from your things. And I'll show you that here when we get back to my main base. What was I doing? Buying stuff. I feel like this is probably good enough for right now. Buying some ferrite dust. Buying those plates. Oh, inventory's full. There we go. I knew I'd hit it eventually. All right, now let's go back to my primary base. Right over here. Tycoon HQ Paradise. Man, I forget which one's my base. Tycoon HQ Trade Base. That's the one we want. Let's go back to there. Now, one of the lucky things that did happen to me in this particular playthrough, and I've played through many times in No Man's Sky, is that right next to this random trade base that I took over, happened to be an S copper node right next to it. I mean, copper used a lot for building stuff in game, and it's literally right next to my base, which is pretty cool. So I went out and I ran power and I did all of that, and now all I have to do is literally walk out my door here and turn to the left, and there we go. There's 57,000 copper right there. Over here, 25,000 oxygen right there. It's literally right down here. Right there. There it is running. And of course, we've got the power running from way over there. It's coming from right there. And our oxygen is, I think, right here. Yeah, our oxygen is right there. So look how lucky that was. Copper, oxygen, and power all within that kind of spot right there. and then we've run those connectors together so it has an infinite amount of power, and then we've run it all the way back to the base. You can see it's going right here, this pipe that runs along here, that pipe that runs along, and then it runs up to right over here, and it also supplies my base with power as well. So this is my base. I built my base on their base, so I just basically took over their base and took it over here. And when a ship comes in, of course, I can fly around and see if it's the ship I want to buy, considering I have nearly $1 billion on me right now. That's a B shuttle. If you hold down F, you can take a look at their vehicles. There's a B there, C there. That one is an A. Not bad. Not bad. But nothing I'm looking for. I'm only looking for S's now. I'm looking for a new S fighter. I've got a B fighter over there. It's okay. It's an okay one, but I don't like to upgrade anything until I see an S level item. I think I might, I forget if it was in this playthrough or last playthrough, I think I might have got another vehicle which was an S class. Let's go look. Right here, summon vehicles. What do we got? We've got, I think that one is it. I think that was an S class that I bought. I'm not going to really use it, but it sure looks cool. Yeah, that was an S-class shuttle that I saw. And I'm like, well, I've got, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. So I'll just buy it. What we got here? We got an A-class. That's not bad. That's a good hauler. A31. You could do some stuff with that. You could make some trades. Be a little space trucker. What do we got up here? A over there. C over there. So not bad. Not bad. Some goods. Got some decent ones. So I'm just looking for S classes. Now I find that the trader here is actually a better place to look for your stuff, right? Is it look for ships that are coming in and out. I find it very fun to just kind of, you know, watch all the ships coming in and out and look for those nice S classes. B class there. But I only look casually, like when I come through. I'll look for it every now and again. It's really not that vital to my ego that I have an S class or I have everything in game or any of that stuff. I feel like you know, that's not what makes the game fun. For me, the game is fun because I like to challenge myself to different aspects of the game, right? Like in this case, I'm going to make $1 billion every time I log in, which is really not that hard if you just invest the time into making it happen. Now, speaking of, let's see what we got running over here in our refiners. Probably ferrite dust. Oh, yeah. Let's get that ferrite dust. Put that on us. Start that firing up again as well. Might go buy me a new starship today. I don't know. Whatever I feel like doing. My inventory is probably very, very full. Yes, we've got a few plates on us. We got a smidge. We got a couple. We got a couple. All right, let's go back to our farm over here. Activated idiom farm. And we're going to kind of just do the same thing we've been doing and keep expanding and expanding it until it has so much storage that literally every time I log in, I'll get $1 billion every time. And I can sit here and do chlorine. I can sit here and do all the stuff and quests and all of those things. But I like to have it where it's set it and forget it, right? You log in like we just did. I logged in, 233 million right in my pocket. You know what I did from last time to this time? Nothing. I just logged out of the game, turned the computer off, busy playing for other games for a couple weeks, come back, boom, there we go, cash in my pocket. Now, how long is it going to take for this to refill again? Well, it's going to tell you right here how long it's going to take. In this case, I can make $233 million every 9 to 10 hours in game. So I can come back in 10 hours, I make another $250 million, right? 250 million. I can do that every single day if I want to, or 3 times a day, how many ever times I want to do it, 9, 18, 2.5 times a day. You get the idea. But basically, when I get it going, it'll be 10 hours times 4. So it'll be 40 hours. So every 40 hours, I will make $1 billion. And I could log in right at the 40 hours and get that $1 billion if I wanted to. But I'm good. Or I could make more extractors, which would make it go faster. And then I can log in every 20 hours and do it, right? But what I do is I kind of hang out inside my base like this. And then, of course, there's a giant storm going on. And then I'll fly outside and build it from the fly camera. Then you're not getting radiated. You're not getting all of that stuff. And you can see that we've got a good amount going here. And we're running in all of the containers. So that's why I bought all of those plates, is so that I can go in and just basically put down more containers. So it'll hold more stuff. Now, on the far side over here is the actual extractors. You can kind of see them back there. I have a whole bunch of them. Well, kind of move back a little bit. There we go. I've got a whole bunch of extractors back there running. I think I have 5 rows. 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 rows of 9. So let's say 50. Right? So we'll just round it up. Running and extracting that all at the same time. Now, of course, you got to use the little RP that is drilling through the ground, and like oil wells do, drilling through the ground, extracting it, and pulling it up, and running it in a thing. Because I don't actually have it on the ground. I feel like if you put it on the ground, sometimes it starts to cover it, and then it starts to refill back in those areas. I've actually had it do that before. So let's keep going over here. Now, that was about 200 million. I guess I could start another stack of these. But I kind of feel like I want to do this level by level. Yeah, let's just keep doing it level by level. I kind of feel like that's good. That's good to go. That's good to go. Kiz, why don't you turn your ship into an S-Class? Because I haven't done so yet. I think I just explained that whole thing. I had 1.2 billion, saw a ship upgrade, maxed my S-Class fighter, and now I have no billion. That happens, Killer. That happens a lot. I see, the thing about games that I like to do is I have a tendency to start over a lot. In games. So the reason why is I think, man, I could have done that way better. And then I start over again, and then I do it way better. And I'm like, next time I could do this, this, and this, and I could do it even more better. So then I'll delete my playthrough and do it again. I love doing that because you learn game mechanics every time you push yourself. When you just play to the max level and then you just stay at the max level, you're not really pushing yourself, I find, as much as if you do a whole nother playthrough. Because you might find a different way of doing the same thing, but only more efficient. Speaking of, let's do a battle. While I'm putting these down. Let's go. All right, while you guys were battling, I was putting some more stuff down. All right, grants and rewards. Floptimus Prime, Cat B, Rook Noob getting 50 gold. Chaotic coming in. Overall MVP, congrats. Nice job, everybody. Ooh, we did another tier. Look at us. Oh, we got 2 more tiers done. Oh, my goodness, we're kicking some butt. Not as good as we did last time. Last time we got to tier 44, and I think the time before that and the time before that. But we're going to get up there. We're going to get some loots. We're going to get at least a little bit of loots here. All right, boss time. Let's get him. Just run straight for him. Let's go. Again, come join us, streamcaptain.com. Super, super fun. There you go. That's what I'm doing now. In fact, start a new grind. There you go, killer. That's how you challenge yourself. I have 4 normal saves and 1 permadeath. I never play any permadeath, but if you like it, hey, more power to you. I have played in the normal mode. I have played in the harder mode where you can only hold 250 thing, which I feel like they made a mistake on that. Where when I'm playing in the harder mode, I forget what they call it, in the survival mode or whatever. What they do is they limit you to 250 in your backpack and 500 in your cargo. And that's the maximum size of your stack, which I like it to be challenged. That's great. But the really annoying part is when you're trying to convert resources. So the bottom one, the lowest level converter, you can put 250 in there and convert it. And then the medium level, 250 and convert it. And the highest level one, 250 and convert it. Right? You see something wrong there? I think it should progress where you got 250, 500, and 1,000 at least. I mean, on these ones, you can do way more in the normal mode. For sure. And I actually switched back to the normal mode and started all over again. I deleted my previous survival playthrough because that's the way I am, because it motivates me to play my new one. I feel like that was a huge mistake. I feel like that definitely would be great if they fixed that, and then I feel like survival would be a lot more fun. But I'm not going to sit there and convert 250, 250, 250, 250 of everything all day long. I do not have that kind of time. I feel like at some point when you want to build the bigger stuff like this, you want to build some really hefty things, big mega builds, then you definitely don't want to be sitting there converting 250 for 20, 30, 40, 90, 1,000 hours doing that. Unless you're super hardcore, hey, go ahead. That's what you want to do. You go for it. But I do like to play the harder modes. That's like my thing, typically. All right. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just adding storage. I don't know why my light is off. Oh, it's because I'm on my camera. That's why. I'm on my camera. I'm on the build camera. Oh, okay. Just do that then, bro. Whatever you feel like doing, you know. It's not like I'm building something over here or anything. Yeah, the hardest thing is making sure you don't accidentally hit other ones that are down below. All right, now I do these in kind of groups of 10, and then you can see I'm running it all the way across, and I do it one row at a time. And the reason why I do that, let's actually connect this row in there, though it's already connected in the middle, but let's make sure that we have all of this running, right? So I do it one row at a time, so I have less chance of forgetting a spot. If you forget one connection, all of these could be not doing anything. We don't want that. We want to do as many of these as we can. So we just went and bought a bunch of plates instead of making them, which you can make a good amount of plates, but it's kind of annoying because you literally have to press the button every single time, unless they fixed that recently, hopefully. We'll check that in a minute. And I'm standing inside. I'm using my camera right now. Now, also, there's not a grid. Like, Satisfactory has a really awesome grid. You can line stuff up and whatnot. In here, you cannot. You just got to kind of eyeball it. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. Eyeballing those connections. And just every time I log in, I just add more storage and more storage and more storage. And then when I'm offline, it'll collect more and more and more ore. And then I'll sell more and more ore. We kind of do that back and forth. Now, I could sit here and do this for, 20 or 100 hours and do it all at the same time. But I feel like that's a great way to burn yourself out in any game, is to just, really grind it to an insane level. I try not to burn myself out in games. I feel like it's a waste of my money to, play it as fast as I can and, run all the way through it, get to the end, in the first 10 minutes or 10 hours or however much that content is, and then say, look, I'm done. Okay, what now? Right? No, I don't like doing that. I like taking my time, running around, doing all the quests, and building up gigantic mega bases like this. Mega base worth of loots. Another great thing about this, it's very mellow, right? I don't have to really worry about, when I'm inside the base, I don't have to worry about getting attacked, any of that other stuff. I just chill out in the base and build tons and tons of stuff up here. I was a little tempted to start a whole nother section, but I'm just going to keep letting it run. So we've already kind of built this. There we go. And we'll go until we run out of plates, and then we'll go do something else. Or we'll run out of time. One or the other. One or the other. Again, this is an activated idiom farm. And every time I log in, I'm going to get $1 billion eventually. I just need to, take the time to get the ferrite dust, convert it into plates, put down all this storage, and then let it run. Let it run. Collect it while I'm offline. I don't even need to have my computer on. I could be 5 states over away from my computer. It would have zero effect on it. The industry runs when you're not online. So when you log back in again, hours later, days later, months later, doesn't matter. When you log back in again, this will be full, which I think is awesome. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. All right, there we go. All out of that. Run that over there. Connect all this in. All right. Okay, we got that all connected in. Now we'll go ahead and see where we're at. Let's see. It's going to now collect 320,000 activated idiom. Yeah, that's going to be nice. That's a good 300 million right there. So again, I work on it a little bit, come back to it later, work on it a little bit, come back to it again, and there you go. So many updates to learn about. Came back, and now there are generators and wires. I have 2 normal saves and a permadeath save. I'm gonna find an activated system. Yeah, find an activated system, and then if you find an activated S node, which is what I've got right here, it's going to be extracting it at max speed, and you are going to be crazy, crazy rich. And of course, if you got the willpower and the will and make it happen, you could literally just collect ferrite dust all day, every day, make yourself a bunch of plates, build yourself tons of storage, like I'm doing right now. And so that's going to be 320 in about 11 hours and 30 minutes. So very nice. Now, also what I have on me is a ton of ferrite dust. So I can go in, I can click this, and click it once to bring up this window. And then, see, sadly, if I hold down the button, it doesn't just go all the way up. Right? It's actually saying build right here. It says build 12. I have to actually press it every single time. So I have to just press it, right? And other things in the game, when you hold it down, it goes, and it tells you, 2, 4, or 500, or whatever it is. I feel like this could definitely use that. Could definitely use that, so I don't have to sit here and press it so many times, but we're going to go ahead and fill up my inventory again. Let's say about 150, if we can get to that. We have enough ferrite dust. Right there, 150, and then we click build, boom. And then it builds it in. It gives us kind of an idea of how much of our inventory it's going to fill. Because if it goes past our inventory, it'll say, oh, sorry, can't build it. We don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and do it again. And go press the button 150 times. Again. So it would have been 300 times. 300 times for sure. And again, thanks to a whole bunch of peeps pressing that follow button. Flopus Prime, thank you very much for that Prime sub love earlier. Colorblind coming in. Warcat coming in. The Draymar. Killa coming in. Mossy Swordsman. Sam Bam and Ren Tarago coming in, dropping that Dragon Hammer. Crushing that follow button. Becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I did too many. 180. All right, I wasn't watching. There we go. 180 more plates. Let's keep going. So About 70 more probably I can do. 70 more. That will fit in my inventory anyway. Let's try that. Oh, you little... I bumped my cursor, and it made that instead. You little punk. Discard that sucker. Mess me up. I went to... Because you got to press the mouse button to make it build. So I went to press the mouse button, and when I touched the mouse, it moved and it made the other thing. Made the wrong thing. All right, let's say 80. That's pretty good. How many more we got left here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50. Got room in our cargo slots? We do. Then why do we got all this out here? Why we got this stuff in our regular inventory? Now, as you can see, I've unlocked a lot of my cargo slots there as well. Give us more room for plates. There's 30, 60, 70 more. If we have enough ferrite dust. I guess we'll find out in a second. Now, this is when you're in the normal mode, by the way. When you're in the normal mode, you can do these gigantic stacks of stuff. You can carry lots of resources. In the other modes, not so much. Not so much. Boom, there we go. All right, very nice. Same on purpose, just traveling to that galactic core. There you go. I just inch my way to the center of permadeath. Eventually, I'll get the achievement. Oh, you made it to the center? Oh, very nice. Yeah, I feel like that's the big achievement, right? You play on perma and try to get to the center of the universe. I've never been to the center. I've never bothered to take the time to do it. I just kind of do my own thing. It's funny, I have actually a lot of hours in here. Let me go look up how much it is. In my last couple playthroughs, that is the first time I even bothered getting the freighter or doing any quests at all. I think, I have about 420 hours in the game. Because I play it very casually. I just like check in on it and see how it's doing, over the last years and years, just to see if it's gotten better. And now it's a really great game. They've done a really great job of upgrading it. But I say within the last 50 to 100 hours, did I even bother to do all that other stuff? And do like a full playthrough where I did the full entire storyline and we unlocked a freighter and we did all of that stuff and we did the whole entire game playthrough and whatnot. And that's the only time I've did that because, again, over the years, I've just been, okay, did it get better? Oh, it's a little better. Okay, cool. Is it a little better? Okay, better now? Okay, great. And now it's really good. If you have this, by the way, and you had it from a really long time ago, if you update now, you get everything for free. No DLC, no stupid microtransactions or, trying to get you to subscribe or none of that crap. You just get it. You just get the game. All the updates, years and years worth of updates you get for free because you originally purchased the game at some point. So, and even if you buy it now, you get all the latest version as well. But if you had bought it way back in the past, just load your game up, get all the latest updates. You get the exomech, you get all the new building tools, you get all of the stuff like ring systems and all of that cool stuff that they added. Just a ton of really awesome mechanics that they've added to the game, including one of my favorite things they've added, which is the converter that's on your backpack. I really, really like that. That's cool. Okay, so we made a bunch of that, and guess what we're going to do? I know you guys will never guess. That's right. We're going to fly up here, and we're going to make some more of these. I'm so surprised, Kismet. I'm so surprised by you making more containers. And each one of these containers takes 10 plates. So that's why I typically buy them first, so I don't have to sit there and click through them all. But eventually I get to a point where I'm like, all right, that's enough of jumping from system to system to system, and I'll just do the ferrite dust. Wow, that's nice looking. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I feel like that one's pretty good. I think we have 3 layers, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, wrong button. I think we have 2 down below. Yeah, we have 2 layers down here, which is not that great. 2 layers there, and then layer up above. Let's go ahead and put that back in. Now, I put that in there so I don't have to look at it, basically, and it doesn't slow down my frame rate, so it doesn't have to redraw all that. Let's see. This is a row of 10. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's basically 1100 or 110, 100, 111. No, wait. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Yeah, 110 just in that row, and then below 110, 110. So it's about 300 right there. So I'm basically putting them in groups of 100. And, I feel like kind of keep going. How far vertical can I go here? Before I run up against the edge. Yeah, pretty far. So I feel like we'll go ahead and do this. Now you can stack them right on top of each other, but I don't really like doing that because it is awkward to do that. Stack them on top of each other. And it sure seems a little slow today. The building seems slow, probably because I've got 8,000 of these. 300 of these storage is going right here. See if we can get the roofs in there, or we got to go one more. Yeah, see, that's a bummer. So you got to go one more. So they didn't really think that through. So if you want to put that inside, you can't really put that inside something like that. Well, I feel like I'm going to enclose this, and then I'm going to start building them around the outside. I feel like that would be fun. All right, we'll build one more level. We'll enclose this all in. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. And you're like, Kismet, how'd you get so much carbon to make all of these walls? Well, I collect a lot of oxygen, and then I convert that oxygen into carbon. It works really, really well. Also, the way I get ferrite dust is I collect rusted metal, and rusted metal converts to ferrite dust at a ratio of 2 to 1. So you're getting 2 ferrite dust for every 1 rusted metal. And there's a lot of great places to farm those as well. You're going to find yourself doing a lot of this, where you accidentally make just random stuff, places. When you're clicking, all of a sudden there'll be... Incoming storm. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm inside my thingy. Actually, we should probably put this in first. Another nice thing about doing it like this with your fly camera is that that the whole thing doesn't shake. All right, when you're by these extractors, the whole screen shakes. There we go. And up and over. Alrighty. And put our roof on there. I love building. Never get tired of it. Never get bored of looting. Never get bored of building. I can do it endlessly, on and forever. Well, this will be our building number 1. About 300 million worth of activated idiom storage. We'll hide it so we don't have to look at it. Keep our frames up. Like so. All right, nice. Now I feel like what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and just do a little pew-pew. Like, Kismet, your storm stuff. I'll be fine. Now, of course, I can go through and I can get the S level gun and all of that. Also, you got to let go a little bit toward the end. But we haven't got to that yet. We'll get around to it again at some point. In no rush. kind of clearing out some trees. All right, looks good. All right, and here we go. A lot of storms on this planet. And then back to building. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of start extending our build. Actually, we'll do this way. Then I can kind of fly a little bit further. So let's go ahead and build out some more foundations here. Okay, this is why I farm resources first, so that this part right here goes quick and easy. I get my basics first. You get your oxygen, you get your carbon, you get your sodium, you get all of that stuff squared away. And then once you have all of that stuff running while you're doing something else, which I have, you know, a bunch of it running everywhere right now. If I need it, I can go get it. And of course, unlocking your backpack slots is really, really helpful for doing this kind of stuff. And remember, you can build out 1,000 away from your base. A really, really long ways. We're not going to build 1,000 right now, but we could if we wanted to. All right, that's probably good enough. And then we're going to start another row. So how far can we fly this way? Right about to there. All right, right to there. That seems good. Let's go ahead. What's going on with my fire protection? Oh, it's just being goofy. Just being goofy because I'm flying around with my flying camera. Okay, so back to what we were doing. More of these. We're just going to run them right down the center. Yeah, maybe a little bit more this way. Rotate. Yeah. Being overly precise, but do what you got to do. See, I'm just at the edge of my camera as well. Getting this going on. Catch up on the chat. I don't know if you're trying to put your emote in chat, but I can't see it. Thank you, Linky Pooh, for coming in, hosting the channel. I appreciate that, love. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, bringing your community into mine. My name is Kismet, by the way, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in my stream. Right now, we are building a $1 billion thing here, which is not going too straight. As you can see, very hard to see the straight when it's like that at an angle. But we'll do as best we can because there's no grid in this game. I would love if there was some sort of snap to grid, or if you could hold down a key that would snap it to the previous one. That would be amazing. But right now, we're just building a ton of storage. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want to make more money when we're not online. And we're literally going to log in at some point. It's going to take a little while. Definitely takes a lot of time and effort to get this going. But we can literally just log in and get the dollar bills. And if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of building games, space games, fantasy games, survival games, you name it. I play all the games. I don't limit myself. I like a whole bunch of different games. I've been lucky enough to have an amazing community that comes in and hangs out, shows the love. I like to create little moments of joy here on the stream. That's my favorite thing is, you know, we might, look at that. Woohoo, mama. That's a whole lot of storage right there. All right, let's connect those together before we forget. All right. And so what we're doing here is we're building a lot of storage. And this storage, the more storage I add, the more of this activated idiom it will store up when I'm not in game. And so, like we logged in today, and it had 260 plus million or 230 million, can't remember, something around that, 200 plus million worth of activated idiom that we literally took and sold. And we crashed the market, but that's okay. I'm playing a single player game, not a multiplayer, so everybody else didn't get screwed over. But that particular system will crash and go at minus 80% of that particular resource. But that's okay. We got our money. We out of there. We looking good. Now, I need to tie this also into my current thing. This big thing over here has literally 300 of these linked into there. And now we're going to link it across. It actually comes out, links to there, then links to here, then links to all of these. So now if we check it again, we should have higher than 300,000. We go in and we look again. Now we have 347,000 activated idiom that it's going to collect for us. And that's very nice. See, now I just sit inside my little bunker here, away from the storms and all of that stuff. I hit Z to build, and then I hit C like cat to do my fly camera here. And I always do this every single row. I connect all of the rows first before moving on to the next row. And we're just going to go until we kind of run out of plates here, which isn't going to be too much longer. And then we're going to get into some other stuff. How much time we got? Oh, man, we're out of time. We're out of time. Maybe we're just going to finish this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it ends up. And again, very difficult to make this straight. And you can spend a lot of time working on the beauty that is symmetry and whatnot. I'm just going to run it down that line best I can. Guess I could have made it a little bit closer, but I'm just trying to keep it along that line. I'm not even counting them anymore. I'm just putting down as many as I possibly can. And then I'm going to link them all together. And now you know why I'm making so many plates. Oh, missing components. All right, there we go. We're done. We're out of components. We're going to now fly back. Connect all of these together. Let's go up a little bit higher so we can see it's actually getting that last one. Yep. Very focused. Very focused. I've seen you before in this IRC. You're a beast. How much do they put into this game over the last 4 years? Love how much they put in this last game. Oh, yeah. The thing I love about it the most is that it didn't cost you any more pennies. That it basically all the updates were free. And that's pretty cool, man. I'm a huge supporter of that kind of stuff. Where, you know, it didn't launch at the level that they kind of hyped. And then they said, you know what, we're going to take that money that we got and we're going to reinvest it in the game. And they've been doing that for years. There's no DLC. There's no nothing in it. Anything. It's all kind of word of mouth now. People are like, hey, the game's really way better. You should definitely check it out. Now it's cross-platform between all platforms, right? Between console and PC. So everybody can play together, which is awesome. I highly recommend the game. And I'm just doing, building up my farm here. And I kind of do this every time I log in. I'll collect a bunch of resources. I'll buy a bunch of plates. And then I'll keep upping it. Now we went from about 233 to 368 million that we're going to make next time we log in. And we're just going to keep doing that until we reach 1 billion. That is our big goal. Now I'm going to have that 300 million in about 12 hours. Now, I could come back in 12 hours, and every 12 hours come back and get that 300 million if I want, and then I have to go to planets and keep going and do that. But I only do it like once a week, and I come in, I grab it, work a little bit on it, and then we go on to something else. But I am actually going to run out of time, so let's see. What else can we do while we're here? We already built up all of our slots. Those are all unlocked. We could go look for a starship. We could look for a new multi-tool and whatnot. Let's go and hang out and do a little starship watching and see if we find any S-class starships. Oh wait, we got to go up to our freighter. Let's go do that. Oh, this is my airborne prophecy here. This is my other ship. Now I bought this ship for no other reason other than it's an S-class. That was it. I'm not really going to fly it. I just bought it. I'm going to get one of each class as an S-class. I want to get my other ship. My Vision of the Clouds. There we go. And we out. We out of here. Later, suckers. Now, the interesting thing is I don't waste my time upgrading my ship or doing that stuff. I might do some smaller upgrades to get from system to systems, but I don't necessarily spend a lot of time upgrading my ships, and that's because I don't want to... why can't I summon my freighter? It's too close. Cannot warp freighter. Oh, that's because I'm in a blue system. It doesn't have its blue system ability to go to the blue system yet. All right, what do we feel like going? What kind of system over here? All right, let's bounce over there. We can summon it over there. So yeah, I don't upgrade my ships. I don't add inventory slots. I don't do that stuff. And I don't feel like it's worth it until you get to maybe an exotic or an S-class. Then I feel it's worth it, even though I do have $860 million in the game. It's certainly not a lack of funds. That is for sure. All right, let's do another battle while I'm zipping around space here, and I'm looking for my freighter. Bam! Get that, boss! Battles are so long. How we doing? Uh-oh. 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 We didn't stick together. Oh, no. We might have a fail. 4 people left. 3 people left. Oh, no. Oh, everybody. Oh, wow. We haven't lost in a long time. Oh, man, I could have feel like we had just a few more units we could have got. All right, we won't give that another try. We're going to give that one more shot. All right, let's do it, everybody. Let's keep playing. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's use my little token. Come on, everybody. We got this. Let's work together. We got to group up. Let's start over here on the left side, I think. No, let's start down here by these squiddies. All right, now let's start. We started by the boss before, so we failed. See, never want to do the same technique twice. If you failed it last time, you're going to fail it again this time. So yeah, I feel like we're going to need some epics. We're going to need some legendaries. That is for sure. We're going to go left side. We're going to go left side over here. So we can group up a whole bunch of peeps right here. And then when they swing over, we'll hopefully swing up and then be able to swing forward so they don't swing behind us. That's exactly what happened there. They got behind. They took out our support. Whenever they take out our support, that's it. It's pretty much game over, bro. Game over. All right, let's try that again. I don't want to be too far over here because these guys will spawn a lot of dudes. So we want to go up and try to wipe out this level 30 shipwreck there. Crazy. This is the thing that probably cost us right here. This level 30 shipwreck. We got a level 20 boss. So let's try to take out this level 30 shipwreck as quick as we can. And then these other ones, I feel like they'd be a lot easier. All right, let's do that. Let's give that a go. All right, now while you guys were watching that, I summoned my ship, and I'm now in my ship. And as you can see, we have a little bit of flowers growing here. A little bit of flowers running along here, as you can see. This ship, by the way, is absolutely massive. This is actually not the longest you can go, as well as you can go really long in the other direction. I remember we were going to do some silver at some point, so we got to get that going. But you could literally just keep running more and more and farm all these plants and sell them all or make stuff out of them. Whatever you wanted to do in there as well. I've also got tons of stuff converting in here, like oxygen into carbon. So if we run low on carbon, we can just go ahead and grab a bunch more. Oh, I should have started that one. Let's begin it again. Now, one of the cool things about this particular mode, the normal mode, is that you can run up to 4,000 or a little bit more than 4,000 of any resource. So you can put 4,000 in there or 8,000 if it's doing it by half, and then just keep it running. I feel like we did a lot of carbon today, so we'll let a little bit of that run. We've also got ferrite dust running. We got a whole bunch of other stuff running. But one of the things that we did that we have running is our battles. You can do up to 5 kind of battles where you send out your fleet. And you can see right over here, I've got a fleet going there. And then right in here, I've got some fleets going in there as well. So we sent those out last time. So let's go ahead and check in on our fleets. I'll turn my game sounds back on. There we go. Debrief. Oh, God, my inventory is full. All right, hold on. Leave. Now, because I am by my freighter here, I can go ahead and just take all of this stuff and just kind of quick transfer it into my storage container. I'm going to regret this later, where I'm going to have to go through and fix this all up later. This will keep. Throw that in there. This is all actual cash right there. We could just sell that, but whatever. We'll deal with it later. Deal with it much, much later. All right, then we're going to keep the fuel in there, though, so we can use that. But let's go ahead and debrief and get some loots. There we go. Now I'm just going to kind of skip past all of this. There's going to be a lot of loot and whatnot, but we'll actually see it at the end. Where it just tells you on the side. Crystal, Idiom, Geosite, Activated Cadmium, Salvage Frigate Module. Ooh, that we need. And then, of course, credits. We made 3.3 million just from running our frigates out. And that was just frigate group number 1. This is frigate group number 2. Let's go check them out. Debrief. And again, we can just click past all of this to speed it up by clicking your left mouse button. We found a rare item. 613 years old. There we go. Storage augmentation, superoxide, neural duct, activated idiom, 512, hot ice, crate of specific remains, and 1.2 million more units. All right, so that was the first 2, but we've got more over here. You're like, dang, Kismet, how many ships you got? A lot. As many as you can possibly have. I got a lot of them. And again, we'll just skip through all of that. Do the next one. Rare item found. We got Terra Cobalt. More storage augmentation. More dormant weatherfold cuttings. And another 300,000 credits. All right, next one. Debrief. Skip all of that. End expedition. There we go. More stuff. More credits and so on. Debrief. All right. Again, you can skip dialogue. You can do all that stuff in this game. There we go. Another 1.4 million and a whole bunch of other stuff. All this stuff drops onto your freighter. And then what I do is I take it and I just throw it in my storage container so it's not full for next time. Terra Cobalt's really good. You can turn that into Cobalt if you want. If you need some Cobalt. I like the storage container augmentation. When I need that, I will add it. Now again, this particular ship I have right here is a B class. Not really worthy of an upgrade on the actual ship itself. But eventually I want to get a better ship, right? And I can buy one right now. I have 832,000. I can buy probably one of the best ships in the game. The most expensive thing in the game is your capital ship, which is like 200, 300, 400 million. Depending on, you know, the class and all the stuff that you might find randomly. So yeah, lots and lots of cool stuff. So let's throw that in our container. Let's throw it in a container because I don't even care about cash now because I just make so much cash. I don't have to worry about it, right? 832,000. All right, so we got those going. Now what we want to do is we want to queue that up again because it's just finding random rare resources and it's also leveling up all of my ships over time. So I'm going to go over here and dispatch them out again. View potential expeditions. Now, you have 5 maximum expeditions you can do. You can do up to 5 vehicles per expedition. So we're going to do combat patrol first. And then we're going to go assign ships. And you can see I got a couple. I got just a few ships laying around. As you can see. So we're going to go ahead and assign them based on combat. So we're going to go ahead and put combat, 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 and then support, right? So we have 4 combat and 1 support. We need 400 tons of fuel. So we don't have enough fuel for that particular mission. So right now, if we look in our freighter, we have 200, 50, and 100. I should have enough to make more of these, so I'm just going to hold down E and make a whole lot of those. All right, so there we go. So now we have basically 800 fuel. And that's going to allow me to get that first one started again. So let's go ahead and do that. View potential expeditions. First one. And again, all my combat ones. And a nice support. Launch every edition. Now you have also equipment upgrade modules that you can add, things like that. But I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing this. So more combat, combat, combat. And then combat. And then find me the support. And off they go. And then this one here is a balanced one. And which we're going to go ahead and get that going. And we can probably do this one. And so we want to go ahead and send our industrial level 1, expedition, what else we got? Maybe mining vessel, merchant vessel, and then a support. 600 tons of fuel. So we don't have enough fuel for that right now. So again, we need to make some more fuel, but what do we need? We need some tritium. All right, now tritium is one of those things that you run out of quite often, especially when you're doing a lot of stuff like that. So we can just go over here and see if there's any tritium in the auction hall that we can just buy, which I don't think there is. We can convert some of our stuff from tritium. Oh god, I forgot what it is that you convert into tritium. We got a tritium cluster there. There we go. We'll open that one. What is it that we convert into tritium? Oh, I've forgotten. I've already forgotten. I'm not asking. I'm just talking out loud, everybody. I'm just talking out loud. Let's go ahead and look in our storage. Over here. Let's see. What do we got? Actually, no, we have to do transfer items. There we go. What do we have in our store? Dehydrogen jelly. That's what it is. Let's get that right over here. Transfer. Let's see if we got any more dehydrogen jelly. Oh, we got a little bit. Oh, I got a bunch more metal plating in there, too. I forgot to put a bunch in my storage. There's a bunch in my storage. See them in there? Hiding in there. For sure. We can go back and do some more, but I feel like we're good. We're good on that. What am I doing? Dehydrogen jelly. That's what I'm doing. Any more? No? All done? Looks like we're good. Okay, dehydrogen jelly over here. We can go ahead and go to our converters. And we'll take this and put that into storage. We'll take our copper. And we put our dehydrogen jelly in there. It becomes dehydrin. Dehydrin. Put that back into there. Our dehydrin right here becomes dehydrogen jelly. So you can actually convert that from one into the other. Now, to convert it into tritium, I believe it's oxygen. Let me try to remember. There's something that you add to it that makes it, no, that's salt. There's something that you can convert tritium, dehydrin into tritium. And I can't remember. Let's put that in there. Let's go ahead and put our tritium in there. Our vehicle. Is it in there or over here? What did I do with that tritium? There it is. So tritium becomes dehydrin. There we go. Yeah, no, it's tritium that becomes dehydrin, not dehydrin that becomes tritium. Actually, we add tritium and then again, that becomes dehydrin. Okay, come on. We know there's some sort of combo that does it. If I can't remember, by the way, you can also go into your log over here, or your guide of the stuff that you have figured out. Where is it? Actually, it's catalog. Of the stuff you figured out, and it will try to tell you, hey, if you combine this thing and that thing, you can make it into the other thing. Like in this case, tritium. It's radioactive isotope, abundant in interstellar fields. Tritium can be mined from asteroids using starship weaponry. As well as we see dehydrin. Dehydrin is found in the form of large blue crystals. It is a key component of such a thing. So what we need to do is we need to remember what it is, because there's some higher end stuff that you can make that breaks down or makes into that particular thing. So let's see. Pure ferrite, chlorine, synthesized oxygen, synthesized soda, chlorine, ionized cobalt. And I can't remember. It's been a little while. Terox, no. Chlorine and ammonia. We'll figure it out. Yeah, right there. Oh, we got to use the dehydrogen and the tritium together to make the fuel. That's what it is I'm trying to think of. Oh, man. There's something that becomes tritium, though. When you break it down. There's tritium clusters that we broke down. What makes a tritium cluster? It'd be nice if this was in an alphabetical order. That would make it easier. God, I can't remember. I can't remember. My brain has come to a complete stop. I know we were making tritium last time. I cannot remember. Maybe I wrote it down. Good to see you getting back to your space roots. Oh yeah, well, I like to play different games. I've been trying to get back to some No Man's Sky here, but we're actually getting to a point where I should be heading out. I don't know if I made a note there or if I made a note in my settlement overseer. Let's see, No Man's Sky. Star Systems. Trading. Let's see. See, I play old school. I don't look stuff up. I just discover it in game and then I write it down because I will definitely forget at some point. Notes. Crafting. Let's see. I don't think I noted it. I don't think I wrote it down. Or maybe that was dehydrin jelly that we were working on for dehydrin. That probably was it. So I don't even remember what I was doing last time. But we're making a bunch of dehydrin also. We can go get some tritium. We can just fly out there and get some. But I keep buying this so I can literally just convert that back again. It goes pretty fast. So we got plenty of that though. I think we converted that last time over here. And so we have 4,500. And if we want to make this, we need 200. Oh, so 200 and 200. So for it's 1 to 1. So you're creating 200 tons of fuel. You need 200 dehydrin. So we can make 400 dehydrin, 400 fuel there. And see, this really starts to scale up at some point too, where you just got a massive amount of this that you need to produce. And we'll just let this convert. I wonder if I can just keep stacking that there. I can. Cool. It'd be nice if you could stack them, 3 of them, and then it knows they're all the same and then run it. But if I put another one in there, it just does the thing. See, request operation unavailable. So we can run that back in. What if we run that with oxygen? A lot of things that you put oxygen with boost that particular thing that you're crafting. Oxygen plus just about anything makes it nice. Where's my oxygen? Really? I have no oxygen on me? That seems highly unlikely. I think I'm just not seeing it. That seems highly unlikely. Huh. Nope, I guess it is. No problem. I'll go grab some out of here. I've only got a stack of 10,000, but that'll have to do. Actually, I have way more than that. Alright, where's my oxygen at? Come here, oxygen. God, I can't even see it now, and I know it's in there. There it is. Boom. So on this particular one, it says operation unavailable. But in other ones, you definitely want to use that oxygen. All right, let's keep going. Let's convert all this back over since we're on it anyway. I like how you can stack it over here on the right. That's cool. It's probably going to stack up to 4,750, whatever all the other ones are. I don't think I've ever tried that, to just kind of side stack that all. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, 4095. I bet you it hits that. You stacking any more? Nope. I actually went to 4100. This one actually did a little extra. All right, put that in there. All right, that's probably good enough. That's 4,100 fuel that we can make. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of fuel. All right, now we need some tritium. And I guess we just fly out and grab it. Or we can just buy it. Let me just double check there's any in here. I think we looked, but I'll look again. No tritium there. Okay. Let's head out. And see, this is just like, reminds me very much of 7 Days to Die, where you got to keep a list of the things that you need to buy when you're out and about. So when you're, you're at the trader or you're at a area. By the way, look at all my ships. Those are all mine, by the way. Yeah, I got more. They're all busy doing other stuff. So I wouldn't do it, bro. I wouldn't do it. Where's the thing right there? Come and get it if you want it. Ah, see, look, it's deploying my combat frigate. Don't fly straight. See, I'm close to the anomaly, so it's slowing me down. What the heck is the entrance? Right here. Bye-bye, suckers! You can do the same thing with the space station. You can just fly into there. I love this sequence. It's great every single time. It's just so cool. Oh, it put me right up front this time. That was nice of it. Now, you're going to notice there's no other players here, and that's because I'm in single-player mode, which you can play the game totally by yourself if you want, or you can play online. And now they added the ability you can play with all your friends. That's right, it's cross-platform. You can play with your buddies on PS4 or Xbox or PC or whatever one you're on. You can play with everybody, which I think every game should be that way. At least any third-party game. I mean, hey, if they want to put Mario on lock on Nintendo, fine. They want to put Halo on Xbox on lock, fine. And whatever PS4 equivalent is. That's fine. But, third-party games like Fallout 76 or No Man's Sky or games like that, Satisfactory, those games should be cross-platform. Everybody should be able to play together. There's no reason to block those across peeps, I think, anyway. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, it's using the teleporter. Using the teleporter, that's what I was doing. Because we got to get it going on up in here. All right, back to my base. Recent. Tycoon HQ. Boom. All right, we got about 5 minutes. And I think we're just going to peace out today. I think we're just going to peace out. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, back to the base. Now, I do have a ton of copper and all of that sitting right here. 57,000, 25,000 oxygen. But you can actually get to a point in this game where you're just overwhelming yourself with resources. It's just way too much. It's just going to fill up your inventory. You don't even need it in that moment. I don't need any more carbon right now. I don't need any more oxygen. I'm good. So there's no reason for me even to collect it at this point. But one thing we could use is a nice new ship upgrade. So we'll take our last kind of 5 minutes here. and do this. Now I could go and get more tritium and all that stuff. We're going to run out of time to queue up more runs. I feel like we're fine. That's a C class. All these ships coming in. Get up here nice and high up. It's a great place to stand and watch all the ships come in. C class. Got a B class over there. C class, C class. Ah, whole bunch of junk. Whole bunch of junk. Now, the funny thing is, my actual base here is actually in, I think it's in a 3-star. In a 3-star system where you have a higher chance of seeing those SS classes. I always feel like my best ship that I see in every single playthrough is usually right at the very beginning of the game. When you have like 0 cash and you're like, oh my gosh, it's an amazing ship. It's an S class with all those slots and all this stuff. And then you have no money and then you never see it again. Ever. You never see it again through the whole entire rest of the game. So now one of the fun things to do is just stand here and let stuff come through and then check it. I feel like you have a much higher chance of finding a really nice ship by going to these trade centers than you do actually in the space station, because they've reduced the amount of ships that come in and out of the space station, which is a bummer because then you have a less chance of finding it. Now, I've got, 830 million burning a hole in my pocket right now, and I want to spend it on a nice S class, and then we could really spend tons and tons of cash on it. We could upgrade it. We get max upgrades, all that stuff. But we got to find it first. That's the tough part. Dash the tough parts. Nobody coming in. Come on. Bring me an S class. I don't care what kind it is. I'm going to buy it. Like I would like a nice S class hauler, and then this way I can put all of the I could put a bunch on me of the plates, and then also I could put it on the hauler, and then allow me to make even more at one time and build a lot of stuff. The bummer thing is also on your ship, for some reason, when you put plates on your ship, they don't stack like they do in your cargo. In your cargo, they'll go to 20. But on your starship, they only go to 10. And on you, they only go to 10. So your starship should be like your cargo. It should double stack whatever it does in your inventory. What we got here? B class? Meh. Meh. What we got over here? Another C class. Nothing too sexy there. Come on, bring those S classes in here. I can just literally just stand here and just wait for it to run and do its stuff. But we got one more minute. One more chance. Come on. One more chance at the high school dance. Oh, here comes somebody. Here comes somebody in for a landing. A real slow landing, but a landing nonetheless. Oh, another one there, too. I think I already own one of these. B shuttle. So I've already forgotten what the name of, what type of the one that I have. Let's see. Let's call that one in. Summon vehicles. Can't land there. Put it out there. And then we're going to tell it to come up here. Now, it actually blocks a landing pad, so you really don't want to do that. But I've already forgotten. It is a shuttle. All right, so it's a shuttle. And again, I would take it and I would not leave it up there. It's going to be in your way, so more ships can't land. Sometimes it's really awkward, too. You can't get it to land. Oh, that's Vision of the Clouds. I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. You want to get it off the landing pad. Get it off the landing pad so more of them have a chance to land. Oh, I heard one landing. So shuttle is the one we've already got. That's a C class. B is a respectable one early game. All right. Running out of time. Find that special something. Getting a little chilly out here, too. My screen's getting frosted. Another 4 seconds. We're going to try another shot at this battle. All right. Well, while we're waiting for a better ship, let's go. Oh, wrong button. Let's go ahead and do this battle. Let's hope we find something good, ship-wise, and let's hope we find something good. We kick some butt in this battle. All right, let's see if we can work together on this one. Work together, stay together. Watch out for that support. Get him, Chaotic. Oh, no. The little squiddies came and got him. Oh, my gosh. This is a tough one. What the heck are we... We're fighting that boss. What the heck? All right. Too hard. Too hard. Look at that boss. Has got a sliver of health left, I think. Oh my gosh, look at those hit points. 2,333 or 331. Yeah, I think we're not going to do that one. All right, that one's a little OP. All right, OP. Good try, though, everybody. At least we got something. We're going to go to a new map. We're going to do that next time. Good try, good try. Holy mackerel, that one was way too OP. All right, I'll take one more shot at these ships here. Let's see. Nothing over there. That was a cool looking one, but no thank you. It's an A class. I could have used that earlier. Nice little A fighter. Though I already have an A fighter over here. Or I actually got a B fighter, B-25. This is actually better than the fighter I have now, but I might as well wait for an S class now, since I have hundreds of millions of dollars, but I don't have anything to spend it on. All right, nothing to spend it on. Comes a couple more shuttles. I really want that nice fighter. I have actually seen an S-class fighter land here, but I didn't have the cash at the time. And I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, everybody. Anybody else coming in? No? No, no, no. All right. Well, that's we tried. We'll try again next time. All right, let's go in here and stay warm in our little thing. Off to my office. Oh, I almost forgot. In this game, you have to actually save. There we go. Restore point. I didn't save all that time, everybody. I didn't save that whole entire time. I just saved a second ago, though. All right, everybody. We're just going to do what I call peace out, where I just bail out of here and I go get some rest and I come back again tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have some fun. We're definitely going to do that. And I do appreciate you all coming in. We're going to be doing some Fallout 76 on PS4 and on Xbox. So if you got a PS4 Xbox, you got a Fallout 76, you need some help in the wasteland, come and join us. I might do a little bit of, say we'll do PS4 first, we'll do some Xbox, and then maybe a little bit of PC questing or nuking. Whatever we feel like doing, we'll be doing that later tonight. So thanks for being here, everybody. If you haven't already done so, hit that follow button, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.